Sheila. I'm Mindy Wright. I'm the Special Events Manager for the Alzheimer's Association, and At Home Nursing is your coffee sponsor this morning, but they weren't able to be here, so I wanted to share with you where they are and what they're doing. So Carolyn Worley and Scott Medina today are in Sacramento participating in a CASA program speaking directly to legislators about the new and proposed laws that are going to affect health care, home care, hospice, and also private duty services. So one of their goals today was to go out there and provide advocacy for seniors to make sure that affordable in-home health care remains an option for them. So we're really grateful that they're there doing their good work, and we're really thankful that they invited us to talk a little bit about what we're doing. So as I mentioned, I'm the Special Events Manager for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and I look around the room and I see many of you are already involved. Carolyn Worley is our sponsorship chair, and so our Walk to End Alzheimer's is driven by volunteers, and of course the walk drives our programs and services. It provides the funding for those programs and services. And I thought it would be nice this morning if you heard a little bit about what that funding does specifically in our own community. Before I turn it over to Lauren, who's our family care specialist in our local office, I wanted to invite you to join us to serve on the committee. As I said, it's driven by our volunteers, and we're always looking for help in that area. Be a sponsor. Those are two things that you can do right now, and I know most of you are business owners, so you can do that. Or later, please join us as a volunteer or as a walk. The walk will happen on October 17th this year. It's a Saturday, and we would love to have you with us. So I'm going to hand it over to Lauren Hidden. As I mentioned, she's our family care specialist, and she deals directly with the families who are living with Alzheimer's disease, and I thought she could share a little bit about how these funds help our community.
Hi, thanks for having me, guys. I actually haven't been here in over a year, so I was really happy when Mindy, well, happy and nervous when she asked me to come and speak today.
And why? Why haven't you been here?
It's because I'm answering our 24/7 helpline.
Oh, you had a
Oh,
baby.
and I had a baby. So we have a 24/7 helpline where the calls ring to our local office here during normal business hours. And those calls come in for a variety of reasons. People are concerned about their loved ones. They are maybe wanting to know what the diagnostic process is. They want to deal with maybe some troubling behaviors. So, recently, probably the past week, the majority of the calls that have come to me have actually been from folks with an early stage diagnosis themselves, looking for support. And we have a long-standing early stage support group on Monday mornings that meets in our office. In fact, our Marin office was the pilot program for this early stage support group, which supports not only the person with the diagnosis, but their care partner. And that was back in the 90s. So this group's been around for a long time, and we started getting a wait list for early stage members. The calls were coming in much faster than we could provide services, and we had probably about 15 couples on the wait list. So late last year, we were able to start a second early stage support group. And most of our support groups, actually most of our services are free of charge, but this support group in particular, we have to charge a fee. Okay, 1 minute. So we have to charge a fee because we are hiring folks from out in the community to come in and lead the group. Anyway, we are able to offer this for a sliding scale for folks that can't necessarily afford to come in and get this much needed support because of the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Without our signature fundraiser, the services wouldn't exist. So our money goes to research, and also it goes, while we don't have a cure, we do have these services that are really important to families. Just 2 weeks ago, my husband's grandmother passed away from Alzheimer's, and I personally am sick and tired of losing family members to this disease. So I hope that you guys will join us this year as we raise funds for the Walk to End Alzheimer's.